So let's get into the meal prep. First of all, welcome if you are new. Welcome back if you're not new. My name is Patrice, the.patrice.denise. I'm over here living a healthy, sustainable life, one day at a time, one step at a time. So glad you decided to join me for this video. We are going to be meal prepping for breakfast as well as for lunch for this week. But I'm only going to do 3 days worth. And then I'm going to show you how those come out. And I'm going to eat on them throughout this week. And then I'll come back and then I'll do the next 3 days. So we're going to just get into the meal prep for breakfast and lunch. So I am getting this meal prep idea, this inspiration from, I hope I'm saying her name right, Fayette Nyehn. Let me try to Google it and see how you pronounce her name. Let's see. I know Fayette. I'm hopefully I'm saying that part right. Let's see. I always go to Google. Okay. Let's see. Nyehn. So Fayette Nyehn. Nyehn. Okay, Fayette Nyehn. Am I saying that? Okay. So hopefully I'm saying that right. But she is so good at what she does. She has, I think, an Instagram. I know she has. Yeah, because I see her on Instagram a lot. She definitely has YouTube, and I'm pretty sure she has TikTok. So, and her meals look so good. They're so simple, but yeah, yes. So we're gonna try it. So for this breakfast item, you're gonna need, first of all, some rolled oats. So there's some oats. Got that. You're gonna need peanut butter. You're gonna need protein powder, Greek yogurt, almond milk, and blueberries. So I'm just gonna quickly make it. I'm gonna make 3 days worth, and then I'm drinking on some black cherry water here. I get these from Walmart. If you're interested, it's like a 73 cent. But yep. But I'm going to quickly make this, and I'm just going to show you how fast and easy it is, and hopefully it comes out really well. And when I eat it tomorrow morning, it's chef's kiss. I know it will be because I like oatmeal, but I've never had my oatmeal cold. But we'll see. All right, let's just get into this.
Using oats, chia seeds.
I just played the video, and she has chia seeds on the video, but it's not on the description. So let me go get some chia seeds. The last thing she added was blueberries. So let's go ahead and add the blueberries. Here is the finished product. So I'm going to let this sit overnight in the refrigerator, and we'll see how this tastes in the morning. I'll be sure to share it with you guys. So stay tuned for that. All right, let's go ahead and prepare lunch. So lunch is a chicken salad kind of like thingy here. So what she has is she's gonna put in chicken, lettuce, black beans, cut up cherry, or I have grape tomatoes. Or is it? I gotta look it up. Is there a difference? And then red onions, and then the feature is her dressing, and I'll show you how to make that. But the chicken, what I did was I had a rotisserie chicken that I bought on yesterday, so I kind of cheated. She pan-seared or her chicken breast, but I just got a chicken from Walmart yesterday, and I seasoned it with just she put like onion powder. I think she said onion powder. Did she? Oh no, she said oregano. But I put garlic powder, onion powder, and let me show you this other seasoning that I started using. Let me show you. I've been using this here on some things here lately. Perfect Pinch Salad Supreme Seasoning. And here's the nutrition fact. And I just sprinkled some of that on there. I forgot why I bought this, but this costs a good little penny, and I needed to start using it. So yeah, I put some in there. So I'm just gonna put the chicken. And she says to use 1 cup. Oops, so that's a little bit too much, probably. Okay. And I don't. In another video, I said that I was going to buy a food scale, and it hasn't gotten here yet. But this would have been a perfect time to have a food scale and weigh my chicken, you know, to see how much is a serving. But I did order it yesterday, matter of fact, and so it should be here. It said by tomorrow. So, all right. So that's the chicken, and then the lettuce. So I can use this other chicken for something else throughout the week. And then she says she puts in, can y'all see? Onions. So I'm going to put in some chopped up red onions right there in the middle. And she says she uses 2 tablespoons of the onions. This is looking good already. And then she puts in some cherry tomatoes. And then last, for the salad, she puts on some black beans. Well, not last, because she did come back on and said that she puts feta cheese on top. And I think I'm going to do the same. And y'all, I got my little measure right here. And I neglected to use it, but she said 1/4 cup of black beans. And this is just canned black beans. So that is all for the salad. Yeah, I'm gonna add some feta cheese. So I have some feta cheese in the refrigerator, so I'm gonna add some feta cheese. So here are the salads for the next 3 days. Let's get into this dressing. For the dressing, what she does is she has apple cider vinegar, honey, lemon juice, and olive oil for the liquids. And she adds salt, pepper, and oregano. I can't find the oregano, and I'm not looking in the cabinets anymore. So I'm just going to use the Mrs. Dash for that. Here, it's salad dressing, so I will add this to my meals. I'll definitely keep y'all updated on how it tastes. I'm gonna shake it up real good. I want that. So I guess before I put it, on the salad, I need to shake it up real good because I want that honey to not settle at the bottom. See how the honey is settling down there? I want the honey to be mixed all the way through. So I'll make sure to shake it up. So yeah, I'm excited to taste everything in the morning. Quick, easy, simple. So I was going to do the second meal that she made it for dinner in the video that I was watching, and that called for a steak, and it was steak with bell peppers, onion, and green beans. But I think I'm just going to stick with that chicken again. I need to use it. Well, we'll see. We'll see if I use that chicken for some. Well, I can probably use that chicken tomorrow. Or not tomorrow. Tuesday for like fajitas. We'll see. But yeah, we'll see. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. I have my breakfast. So as you can see, it's thickened a lot. It's thickened a lot. So I did this. What time was it last night? Like 7 something. It is actually 10:01 to be exact in the morning. And now the only thing I'm nervous about is because I usually equate oatmeal with warmness. So like overnight oats and things like that, it just makes me nervous because it's cold. But I like the chia pudding that I make. I made that in other videos before, so definitely check that out. Okay, so the blueberries are at the top, kind of, so I'm gonna mix those down. So this has the protein powder, the peanut butter, all that jazz in there. All right, so here's a spoonful. It's actually good. I will have to get used to the oatmeal being cold because it's really cold. Fayette Nyehn. This is good. This is good. I can see myself. I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit to kind of not warm, not get warm, but I don't want it as cold. But other than that, the flavor, I can taste the peanut butter. I can definitely taste that. I can also taste a little bit that vanilla in the protein powder. So I guess if you want to change the flavors up, you can use different types of protein powder. I got chocolate. Right. Okay. It's good. All right. So we'll see how lunch is. I can do this. All right. I am going to eat lunch. So I got my vinaigrette. I guess it's a vinaigrette, right? It looks good. So the honey is not on the bottom any longer. It's, mixed in. I shuck it. Everything's mixed all in. Here's the food. Feta on there. Like I said, she didn't put feta in her description box, but it's on there. My onions are potent. Very potent. Got my meat over there. And my beans. So let's just put the dressing on and give it a taste. Don't mind my nails, because I saw my nails the other day, and I'm doing them right now. Alright, I want to get a piece of the chicken. Piece of the chicken, onion, some beans, everything. Okay, here we go. Here's a bite of everything. Oh, this dressing is good. Fayette Nyehn. Fayette, you might need to go ahead and put a stamp on that and bottle that up. And call it whatever you want to call it, but that was good. Alright, that was good. So breakfast and lunch for today as well as the next 2 days. A hit. And I'm glad I added the feta. That definitely was yummy. So last night I made some more of these oatmeal jars, overnight oats. This one has the same thing that was in the previous one that I made, but the only difference is I added banana instead of blueberries. I didn't want to go back out and grocery shop, so I had those bananas from a grocery haul that I posted, and I wanted to just use that. So here it is, opened up. Can you see that? There's a banana in there. You got the chia seeds. Yummy, yummy, yummy. And make sure with chia seeds, make sure you mix it real well. So like when you are ready for it to go into the refrigerator, make sure it's shaked up real well or either mixed real well so that the chia seeds don't clump together, because they're going to clump and they're going to spread or expand. So just make sure that they're mixed throughout your mixture so you don't, you know, clump. But I figured that peanut butter and banana would be a good combination. And I was right. Even though I didn't even eat a piece of banana just now, I can still taste the banana flavor. And the peanut butter. And it's not a lot of peanut butter either. Alright. I'll come back on and show you lunch, what I prepared for lunch. The previous lunches you saw were cold, you know, a salad I can just eat straight out the refrigerator, but I'll come back on and show you lunch. It's lunchtime, so this is the lunch that I made on last night, and this is not following her Fayette's recipe directly, but she did in the video that I watched that I got the oatmeal from and the salad from, she did do the same thing as with the green pepper and the onions and the green beans. She just used steak for her protein, but since I had that leftover chicken, I just used that. And let's get some chicken, let's get some green beans and some onions and some bell pepper. And it's good. And it's good. Her recipes are, I'm finding, are quick, easy, simple. So I would definitely, because that's my way to go. I like doing recipes like that. So I'll definitely be watching some more of her videos and getting ideas and inspiration. Definitely check her socials. I know she's all over the place, so definitely check her out. I'm pretty sure you've already seen her videos. So definitely check her out. If you have, what is one of your favorites from her? I have to say, through all this, my favorite just in this video is that vinaigrette. I was thinking about that vinaigrette this morning. I'm thinking about making a big old jar of that vinaigrette and use that throughout the summer on salads, because that was good. That was really good. But yep, so this has been my week of meal prepping and me showing you that I do eat these meals whenever I meal prep them. I normally meal prep for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I just eat whatever the family eats, so that you know, we can all still eat together. Well, sometimes we don't eat together because the kids have different practices, but we all eat the same thing at dinner. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. You got something out of it. Thank you again for your love and your support. As always, I appreciate it. And I will see you in the next video. I'm gonna go ahead and eat my lunch. See you guys later. God bless.